So it's kind of a research project to see just how smart dolphins could be. We can't really determine exactly how smart they are. We don't even know how smart we are. So they're learning to identify those shapes between the different types of shapes. 1, 2, 3. There's quite a bit of training. So while we move past the stage where he's kind of only shapes, we're giving him context. He understands the practice and not anybody else's shape. It's really useful when we're after our dolphins for a session and they're kind of swimming around. You can just put that pole right in the water. Okay, well, you're excited about the dolphins don't only work in the same trainer all day, every day. I would not want to have the same math teacher all day, every day. So we mix it up all throughout the day. We use lots of different play like you're seeing that we use fish, ice cube, jello, swing play, high five, back rub, all different things to tell the dolphins they've done a great job. But even if they're not hungry, they're still probably going to hang out with us. We use a variety of different structures. When we give the dolphins hand signals, you'll see the trainers do a variety of different weird things. And that allows the dolphins to do something. They don't have to do it if they don't want to, but they can either do the behavior we're asking, they can do something completely different, or they can just ignore that and look at us like we're crazy. And we see all three of those things happen all throughout the day. But when the dolphins do make mistakes and do something that we're not exactly asking them to do, we never punish them. They never miss out on fish, they never get hit, they never get yelled at. Punishment doesn't actually work. So we just throw a huge party with these behaviors correctly. And you'll see the dorsal fins as they swim by. Got Foster the birthday boy in the front there. He's got a big floppy fin. Low in the back. He's a lot longer. He's got 5 o'clock shadow on his fin. He's a lot darker than Foster. Let the correct response to that is you may or may not hear the roll. You may see us point at the dolphins. You may hear a tap on the water. And that tells the dolphins they've done a great job. So if you see us pointing our fingers at the dolphins, that's what we're calling a visual bridge. We're not yelling, no, no, that dolphin. That's actually telling them they've done a great job. That whistle that you just heard is right? This is auditory signal. The dolphins aren't sitting right in front of us. You will not whistle to tell them they've done a great job. So we hear this is our at the top of their head. And a research study just came out. It was years of data. It said when our dolphins hear the whistle and they let out one of those noises, that kind of coincides with happiness. They're really excited for themselves. And dolphins out in the ocean do that as well. That's the capture of fish. Again. So this is bow. Really much more about dolphins sitting up about 2.5 times their body length out of the water. They can swim at top 20 to 25 miles per hour. This is a great way for a dolphin to keep their breath. They can kind of take energy, but they don't out.
Come and do it now, too.
And this is Foster the birthday boy.
Oh.
He's got big floppy fins. He's still kind of growing into his body shape. Both of these guys are still pretty young, pretty active, high energy. They get really excited. And fish is their #1 priority. They like toys, they like getting on their toes, they love getting people that are teaching them. They love just getting attention. Slow and Foster is what we call that. Together, the entire line from the door, 4 hours.
Oh.
Or 6 females in the back left portion of the mouth. They're what we call a maternal pod. Females look at their moms for their entire life. Males get kicked out and find their own friends. So Slow and Foster are that bachelor pod. They do like to interact with each other throughout these sessions. They talk during class. And that's okay. They do whatever it is that they want to do. So you'll see Foster interacting with the ball. We use different tools. It's also a natural trait that we see in dolphins. And that's where they smack part of their body on the water. And that smashing sound travels long distances. Other dolphins will hear that. And they travel a little bit longer distances than our vocalization. Now this is Bo. And dolphins will make all of those sounds and they breathe from their blowhole. They don't actually open their mouth and make sounds like you and I do. Because their vocal cords don't have a function. So all of the sounds, all of the breathing happens at the blowhole up top. All of the eating happens in that. They swallow their fish whole. They've got between 80 and 100 shaped teeth in their mouth. They don't chew their food at all. They grab those fish, swallow them down low. So that's why we use that ice, that jello, fish, all the dolphins. Dolphins actually don't drink the salt water that they visit. They get all the fresh water that they need. Fish can give them extra air. We do a variety of different sessions here at Dolphin Discovery throughout the day. We practice things that we already know. We teach the dolphins to do things like simple research, swim with them, on situations stuff. A lot of cool things happen. And April here is actually teaching Will a new behavior on a backpack. So when the dolphins are morning, one of the first things they learn is to touch that blue portion of the target hole and follow it. That's how we teach all of those jumps, all of those bodies, and most of the behaviors that we teach here. You'll see Will get against another like this. He's still learning to follow that target hole. So he's not quite getting his body way high out of the water yet, but he's taking baby steps towards the dolphin. So you'll see he's going to touch his rostrum or his feet to that target hole. Follow it backwards. And hear that whistle, you get sent back to reinforcement. So over time, it's mostly deer to train these high energy jumps here, but over time we'll get higher and higher out of the water, so we no longer need that target hole, we only get to the so we keep learning sessions very short here at the National Aquarium, several minutes at a time at the most, because 80 minutes of math class is long. 80 minutes of learning for a dolphin is way too long. We've got really short attention spans like toddlers, so we keep all of our sessions really variable and really exciting. Having him slide up on hand, he's going to process for his entire life. So you're going to this year, foster report at 1:45 a.m. So we can relate with our dolphins just by using lots of touch, lots of play, lots of experiences, lots of really cool stuff, all good favorite things all the time. So basically we ignore any mistakes we make. There's no such thing as bad dolphin behavior or good dolphin behavior. It's just things that we're asking for and things that they're off their mother. So they do a variety of different things. We've got the learning going on here. Good. We're both doing a really great job of that behavior. We didn't exactly follow that target all the way. We got really ambitious, possibly the answer really well given. So, April ignores that for a second, and then we'll go on to play. It doesn't really matter what the dolphins do. We build a strong positive attitude. We give them lots of attention and all those different prizes to do exact things. Make mistakes, we just get them every second, and we move on. That's a great thing to get a dog and cat and
Here we go.
great way to get the teacher at a strong relationship. And that time will actually follow that target all the way around. So you heard that whistle, April walking away after the 45.
Cameron got the ball.
Our sessions are no more than 20 minutes at a time. Like I said, we also have a chance about as long as possible. So it won't be all that long. We would take that. You all are welcome to kind of join us all throughout the day. We have all day long here at Dolphin. We also have our underwater window right down this way. We've got our observation deck right up there where we get all our dolphins, all the people. You can ask any of us any questions that you have as well. All the photo and video that you would like. That's enjoyable. Let's go there, get it on your bowl. It's really good. What is it?
Yeah. Threw it too far.
All the dolphins have their own unique likes, dislikes, ways they learn, ways they're not big fans of. We build relationships with each one. It's like our best friends. We know pretty well. We don't know all. Dolphins definitely seem to enjoy building those relationships with their trainers, interacting with us in a variety of different ways. We really play to our strengths. We know what each dolphin likes, what games they like, lots of cool stuff, and we incorporate that all throughout. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy. Feel free to ask us anything that you have about dolphins or the National Aquarium. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take lots of photos.
Can I get in there and play with you? Can I touch one?
They're funny, right?
I just want to go pet one.
They feel really weird. I bet. Come
much do they weigh?
Nani, our largest, she is 553 pounds as of this morning. Bailey, our smallest, is 237.
We have them down where we're at.
Oh, awesome.
Marshes and on Jordan.
Very cool. So you see them quite a bit. So probably just the dorsal fin, not like this.
In the creek.
Yep.
We didn't ever know how big they were.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Nani's
kind of hard to weigh them.
Yeah. Nani's almost 10 pounds and 500, or 10 feet and 500 pounds. So they're pretty big, but there are bigger dolphins, there are smaller dolphins. So they're not all one size.
They look about the size.
Yeah.
They're neat.
Yeah.
They rush the fish on the ground.
Yep.
Medicine or something in the
where they only do that in that area. So Carolina,
maybe a
Georgia,
shot
they
or
just kinda
something
rush
like
the fish,
that.
They lay on their sides and chomp them up. That's exclusive to the town. In Australia, they do something similar where they rush them into the shallows, but then they circle in the water and sleep up that way. So that's really cool that you've seen that, because a lot of times we have to explain that.
Yes, right when we fish, all of a sudden here they'll come.
Yep, and we demonstrate that for people to say, hey, this happens in our own backyard.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't get it. So that's cool that you've seen it in person.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
What was she doing to the one fin with the spray, the bottle?
Yes, so we can spray on them. We can use water as kind of a tactile reinforcer. If they get any cuts, we can use kind of a liquid neosporin kind of thing to prevent any bacterial infections. But a lot of what we do that for is just to build that relationship, because they don't have kind of claws where they can itch any scratches they have.
Right.
So we can kind of run water on that or rub on it, and that kind of
Okay.
helps them get those itches.
Okay.
They do that for each other too. They'll rub backs with each other. They'll kind of slap their pectoral fins on each other.
Yeah.
They'll jump out and smack parts of their body.
Okay.
So it's a relationship building for the most part.
Okay.
So you'll see Beth doing that right there, kind of holding onto that tail. And that takes a lot of trust, you know. They can't see back there. They have to know that we're not going to do anything to be crazy. And you'll see he keeps going back for more, so that's how much he likes it.
They're beautiful. Yeah, they are just like kids.
Very much so. And just as much trouble sometimes.
So,
Kind of. I've heard that before. I've heard they're like a wet hot dog. My kids told me they feel like tires one time, and I don't think so, but they might. Yeah. Yeah. I used to work in a swim with dolphin facility, and the most common answers were rubber blue toy and wet hot dog. Very slippery, but not slimy. That's something we have to teach them to enjoy. So some of our dolphins don't really love it, and others, like Bo, will do anything for an ice cube. So it's very much like people. Yeah, but we pair it with fish when we start to give it to them. So a lot of the time that cold rotation in their mouth, they spit it out. So we give them the ice cube and then follow it with fish. And eventually we have to stop following it with fish, and then it's automatically fun at that point. So that's basically like if I gave a kid $100 every time they ate a Brussels sprout, they were going to continue doing that. Exactly. So that's basically the way we teach them those other things. But ice is a great way to get them the extra fresh water that they need, because they can develop kidney stones and organ issues, which we see out in the ocean quite a bit because they live in a salt environment. So they digest the water out of their fish, but we can give them extra with Jello, so we do. It's pretty cool.
Jello, that's what you said.
Unflavored, unsweetened gelatin. Today for Foster's birthday, we have colors to identify all the dolphins' buckets and their medical things, so we dyed his Jello black today. It's all about Foster, all of it. And he doesn't even know it.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun for us, and it's a great way to connect with people. Because our mission is to inspire to take care of the ones in the ocean. ocean, and to do that is to connect you with the ones that we have here. Yeah, we're their #1 predator, and this last year on the East Coast alone, 1,200 washed ashore because of the viral infection.
Well, I was going to say, do they know what's causing that?
They're called unusual mortality events, so a lot of the times when you see that number, you know it's something a little bit out of the ordinary, because we often do see animals that are just in the ocean wash up on shore, but when they strand and they pass away there, it's likely due to something, either seismic testing in the ocean,